Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we are doing part 2 of the Reuniting the Krew, and we will be sending Jebediah up to the space station. So, as you can see here, we are getting started. Not much to say about that. Excuse me, alright. I turned hibernation on for some reason, I don't know. Oh yeah, I know why. Because this just has a battery and that's it. No way to charge. But we wait for the space station to come around. Like so. Then we stop our time warp there and we get ready to go up. And this thing makes for a nice little lander and return vessel. Obviously it needs to be refueled, but it made it back up to the station without any problems. And then here I am just fixing up my trajectory so that I will be able to intercept the station. And then I try to get it so it's just lined up. But I'm not sure if I'm able to do that. But it was a good try. And then here I am just speeding up the footage because it was kind of a lengthy burn process. But there we go. And then of course we need to burn at the descending node. There we go. So then we can be on the same. I'm not good at English today. All right, let's try that all again. So then we can be on the same plane as the space station. That's important, right there. And of course, I don't get the orbit line matched up on this go. So I'll probably have to go back. So then I just changed the maneuver right there just to match up the plane, because that's all I need to do. But there is the space station right there. So I bet if I just burned towards the target, I'd make it. But here we go, just burning towards the target. Or sort of burning towards the target. I should be able to catch up with it now. I'm not sure. No, because it's going faster than me. So then, of course, I just do the old trickaroo. I love being able to change to the orbit. And there we go, somewhere at like 1.9 kilometers. And then I just change it just a little bit to see if I can get it any closer. And right now I've got it like at 0.7, which is pretty good. And now we just gotta warp around for a day. So we left Jebediah in space for a day. Probably not very nice, but just in his little lawn chair, he'll be fine. I've got no doubt about it. There we go, 0.6 kilometers. And then I just line up so we're pointing retrograde towards the target. And then I burn a little bit. And then I burn towards the space station. There we go. And then you can see the SSTO right there. And now I go ahead and get Jebediah out, and we go on a little spacewalk to the space station. Probably in the next video I'll make a Duna station, or at least try to. I might have to split it up in 2 parts because I'm kind of busy. But here we go. I'm about to get into that little crew module right there, or passenger module, whatever you want to call it. And we hop on in right about now. Just a little bit closer. And there we go. Board. So we are all done with that. So now I go ahead and burn for not for carbon, for Minmus. And lucky me, I had pretty much a perfect moon Minmus transfer window open. Only took 200 meters per second of fuel to get there, which is very nice. And there it goes, the orbit. And we're in an orbit now. There we go. And then of course I'm just editing, or not editing, fixing up my orbit so that I come relatively close to Minmus. So I think if I come a little bit closer, that'll make it easier for me to get a capture. I'm not sure though, but I know that it is better to fix up the orbit as early as you can. And of course I try and match it up, but I'll just do it from the inside, right where I'm at the equator, so right about there, which looks pretty good to me. But then of course, you know, I'm a perfectionist, so I gotta fix it up a little bit more. I'm just getting the orbit in now, and by burning retrograde for 4 meters per second, I'm able to lower my periaps down quite a bit. But here I am. I cut through most of that, and now I'm just circularizing. Oh, my computer turned off. There we go. But now I just gotta warp that around to daytime. So of course I just switched to my Minmus scanner, and then that gets it warped around to daytime, no problem. The landing of this turns out to be a success, but the takeoff not so much. I kill 2 of my crew members and blow up the ship. So I'll have to work on that a little bit. But here I am extending my gear and coming down onto the surface. You know, just doing some backflips right then and there. Now I probably should have just landed right next to the base so I could just recycle the SSTO and then leave my pilots in there, but I didn't for some reason. But here we go. Almost landed. And you can see the Kerbin in Mun up there too. Very cool. And then here I am carefully burning off the rest of my velocity. And landing rather hard. But luckily I'm able to flip it back over before anything bad happens. Like those solar panels breaking off. Now, I probably could have gotten it back with this amount of fuel, but of course I decided to put more fuel in it, and that just blows it up, which was bad. And of course, a little fade right there. And I've brought the rest of the Kerbals in with my little rover. And this base doesn't perform too shabbily. I mean, I'm still getting decent frames per second. The loading times are a little long. But it works just fine. And the big habitation module looks really cool. Unfortunately, I haven't put like hardly any Kerbals in there, so it'll remain empty for a while. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, I will see you all in the next video.